fight. Holy trinity of algorithm, or rather sequence of actions designed, thought over in United States of America for use in case of unpleasant meeting with active shooter. Something wise, something practical, but on the other hand, something hidden deeply in the darkest corner of shelf, with inscription easier to say, more difficult to do. Together with another wisdom, train more, eat less, addressed to this with obesity problem. Because it's obvious how to run, where to run not to be shot, how to fight if we cannot fight, and we haven't got with us any weapon, blade or firearm. But also the second, theoretically the easiest to apply element of this algorithm, hide, is not so obvious in application. Where to hide? Of course, in a place where not so visible. But it wouldn't be so bad to have somehow bulletproof shelter. And in this case, opinions are diversified. Sometimes wise, sometimes deeply stupid. That's why we decided to devote current chapter of our internet video course SPSS, Self-Protection Shooting System, to this particular topic. We'll test different elements for our households, apartments, houses. We'll try if they're able to stop the bullet. We'll be using the most popular in Poland pistol ammunition, 9 Parabellum, 9 Luger. Of course, as far as shooting concerned, we know quite a lot. We feel confident. But as far as building, as construction industry is concerned, we don't feel so strong. That's why we decided to ask for help, a real expert, person who about building houses knows everything. A real guru, Mr. Andrzej. Dear Andrzej, according to statistical data, there are 4 the most often used technologies to build walls in Poland. AAC, naked plasterboard, plasterboard with tails, and classic, old-fashioned but beautiful red brick. Could be so kind and build for us such 4 walls.
Sure.
Splendid. Job is done. We have 4 beautiful, elegant walls. Now our turn. We need to test all these 4 walls as a ballistic shield. We'll do it together with instructor of our shooting center, Tiger. Tiger is a bit unique animal, as being just only 27, he's involved in combat shooting for 23 years. A bit strange, a bit bizarre, but he's shooting fast and precisely. Something very useful for our purpose. Generally speaking, good to have him close to you 24/7. Very safe. Here you can see 2 people, the man and the lady. To make our task a bit easier from ethical perspective, let's imagine they are criminals, dangerous and armed. They decide to hide. They are behind 2 cars. What are they?
On the right side, the guy is hidden behind a 3-layer plasterboard wall. And the lady is hiding behind actually the same wall, but also covered with tiles.
Your ideas about the survival rate in case of such ballistic shields?
To be honest, I think they both will be pierced very easily.
Actually, we are sure about it. But we would like to be scientists, so let's conduct real scientific test.
Let's observe.
your case?
Actually, I think all three of them pierced all the way through, and the guy behind the wall did not survive. 3 holes in and 3 holes out. So the plasterboard is not a good cover.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. In the other case is much more interesting result. These who are part of history of tanks probably will discover that as a not so new fact. If you cover even such fragile wall like plasterboard with the tails, very hard surface, you can achieve surprisingly good result. As you remember, it was 3 shots, here, and there. All of them penetrated wall. However, amount of energy consumed by wall thanks to tails was substantial. And if we try to have a look at the lady on the other side of the wall, you can see 2 ones, 2 points when you can see the jacket made with a brass penetrated wall, but it was not enough power to penetrate the figure itself. Okay, we have here some scratches, some small ones, but just because it's very fragile surface of the statue. In case of the real flesh, the real human being, probably the bullet will somehow penetrate very small depth under the skin. It will not be harmful, it will not be a deadly shot. Just, you know, scratch. From this perspective, even such thin, such weak wall like plasterboard, when covered with the tails, protects you somehow against weak ammunition. In case of a brick wall covered with such surface, would be much better. That's interesting and somehow surprising result. Now a bit heavier, stronger stuff. Classic red cavity brick, powerful, and on the right side,
more modern aerated concrete.
Let's go. Nice job. In your case?
Yes, all 3 bullets penetrated the aerated concrete all the way through and hit the guy behind it.
Yeah. Here 3 nice holes. And here.
Yes, 3 of them pierced through.
That no way to survive on the other side of aerated concrete wall. Modern doesn't necessarily mean solid.
What about the traditional one?
Yeah, and here, Grandpa was right. Krzysiu, if you build a house, use only red brick. Grandpas quite often are right. As you can see, the bullet penetrated a bit of red cavity brick. You can see here a small part of metal brass jacket. The other elements are inside the brick. And the brick absorbed entire energy. I think there is something inside, but I cannot see it. Anyway, on the other side is completely nice surface. A thin layer of brick fallen apart, but it's not because of penetration of bullet, just because of energy. And you can see that on a nice chest of the lady, you see only small old hole from the previous exercises. Clearly, a man shot the heart of the lady. And this particular exercise, everything is perfect. No single scratch. Everything nicely absorbed by wall. Wall built with traditional red brick, even cavity brick, not necessarily the old-fashioned plain stuff, even cavity brick, much lighter, is strong enough, even using one row, to protect us against fire, of course, from the relatively light, weak pistol 9 para ammunition. If you build, having in mind some ballistic purpose of your apartment, do it only using traditional technology. Interesting. Pure beauty.
Yes, it is. Really artistic.
Like in theater.
Or in a horror movie even.
But our task is to test bathtubs.
Yes.
Acrylic and cast iron. Any ideas?
I think that acrylic one will be pierced, but cast iron will stand.
Okay, cast iron on the left, the European will stand, and complete destruction case of the light modern acrylic on the right side. I think both will be destroyed.
Okay.
We can bet.
Oh yes, we can bet. Well,
The winner is
surely you.
myself.
Yes.
Me. That's the evidence of
That's
my
true.
unlimited wisdom, genius.
Yes,
Sage.
quite obvious.
That's me. Me. 2 holes and a cast iron.
And what about her?
Let's have a look. And the lady. Karen?
Karen, well, let it be Karen.
Karen received nice shots in her chest, breast, and also I think that the part of the cast iron just exploded
Yeah, might have been.
and destroyed a bit the surface. Here, so you have both direct shots of bullets and something additional received because of the structure of the bathtub. Back, what you can see here.
Both pierced.
3 of
3 of them.
Oh,
Oh, 3
dead.
of them, yes. And what about the back of the bathtub?
Oh, that's interesting. You can see
So
here.
it actually didn't pierce all the way through.
Nope. Just the first surface, the first wall, and the second one survived. It's true. You're right. So you can say, let's say, I won, but not completely.
Okay, we can do that. I'm happy
So
with it.
if, let's say, the price of the bet is to drink something, we can drink together and invest mutually.
Oh, that's a perfect idea.
And what's here?
Well, here we can see that it also pierced everything, but more like a paper-made surface.
Maybe?
It looks like it has been made with paper,
You're
and it
right.
pierced through. And acrylic behaves completely different than the cast iron.
Yeah.
It pierced also all the way through.
So here's clean one. Just here inside, here outside.
Okay, and the back. Okay, so it pierced both layers.
Anyway, we know now for sure that in case of cast iron, maybe you are able to try to hide on the other side of bath over our apartments quite often. In most cases, baths are just in the corner, close to the wall, so no such a chance. Inside, neither acrylic nor traditional cast iron, but they are not able to serve us as a ballistic shield. To jump inside during fire exchange is very bad idea. Clear, obvious. Bob and Francis like action movies. Following behavior of some of their heroes, they decided to use door as ballistic shield. In case of Bob, a bit lighter variant. In case of Francis, solid, heavier, made with a plain wood. As you can see, three pretty beautiful entrance holes. In the second door, also three, similar configuration. I must say it's pretty beautiful, aesthetic. And from the other side, as we could expect, penetrated hero of our movie, we see three shots. The chest, clearly killed, die. No way to survive on the other side of a light door. Also holes. And then let's have a look at the second one, a bit heavier, made with a plain wood. Result is plain wood and some also lighter structure. As you can see, also elegant holes and completely devastated. Hero who wrongly decided to hide on the other side of such structure. No way to survive. As a killing zone. Yes. So we have no doubts. It's absolutely obvious. The door, despite lighter or heavier, the door is not a good place to hide. It's not proper bulletproof shield. Try to hide somewhere else. Our hero, let's call her Elizabeth, decided to use wardrobe as a ballistic shield. Is it a good idea? Let's try. Armageddon. Not nice at all. As you can see, the bullet penetrated entire wardrobe and the hero of film has been penetrated as well. 3 holes in her belly, entrance hole in the neck, and here holes in the wardrobe. No way to survive. Probably if something heavy, hard will be inside, the chance of survival would be higher, but in case of the simple cloth, no way. Don't use it as a ballistic shield. Jane decided to hide behind her fridge during exchange of fire in her apartment. I don't think that's perfect idea. Let's check it in empirical way. Good Lord, mon Dieu, mein Gott, just you know, massive destruction. Cola exploded, actually Pepsi, water destroyed, sour milk also, not nice, bad view. You can see 3 entrance holes, and on the other side of refrigerator also unpleasant clean holes. Everything penetrated heavily our hero of our movie. Because of the lack of proper knowledge, lady was hiding, protecting herself in a very wrong place. You can see 3 holes, bullets entered her body, you can see the holes within the fridge, and very nasty, huge hole on the level of her ribs. As you can see, the worst place on this planet to hide during fire exchange, that's the fridge. Conclusion of all these tests is simple. Very few of modern building materials and household appliances are able to stop relatively light, weak 9mm ammunition. Actually, there are some exceptions, small ones. Probably traditional brick, also tails are able to increase bulletproof capacity of any surface. But still, the wisest idea is to run away, to escape when people are exchanging fire. And the best of all is not to be in a place where such situation can occur. And of course, we should remember that all that what we tried to conduct was based on relatively weak ammunition. In case of something stronger, powerful, it will be even more dangerous. We decided to repeat one test using pretty strong 0.5 ammunition with a Barrett M82A1 carabine. Thanks to our friend Piotr from Milikon, we have such weapon with us, one of very few in Poland, and we'll try to shoot through 3 layers, 3 walls, bricks, plasterboard and aerated cement. In the end, positioning 3. I'm very curious if such powerful ammunition will go through all 4 of them, or maybe will stop somewhere. It's really interesting test. This or that way, it's up. In case of stronger ammunition, we are absolutely without chances in modern apartments and houses. So just avoid places which are dangerous. As you can see, the first classic cavity red brick wall has been destroyed completely. The second one, built with 3 layers of plasterboard, also has huge hole inside across entire structure. And here, aerated concrete also destroyed. However, it seems that bullet penetrate only part of the brick. Here it stopped. Probably with a smaller distance between these 3 walls, probably if the AC wall would be a bit more firm, better, more solidly built, bullet would be able to penetrate across these 3 layers, and will do something in case of the fridge. Here on the fridge you can find some scratches, but nothing penetrated the surface of its door. As you can see, pretty powerful carbide ammunition is really dangerous. It's lethal. It can go through a couple of the layers of walls. We are not secure in our apartments in case of use such powerful ammunition.